Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. Satisfactory. It really is like the one game that absolutely lives up to its name. It is so satisfactory. Just standing here, listening to the music during the intro and the birds chirping and occasional nature noises other than the birds. It's just been watching just the clouds and Saturn go by. I don't know if it's Saturn or not. It's probably not, considering this is called Massage something B planet. So anyways, hello Raisins, what's up? Greetings. We are atop our radar tower. Let's look down on our finished, well, the machines are in place, the building not so much, but the mechanically finished oil factory. It's done. We've got 4 oil wells. They are all running 100% nonstop. I know that because the Satisfactory calculator website will let you look at your resources, and it is perfectly balanced. Every bit of crude oil that is being produced is being consumed. From this distance, it doesn't put the right colors on some objects, as you can see, but trust me, they're all the right objects. We're just going to jetpack down. Why walk down a big ramp when we can just gently glide? Yes, I think that's the way to do it. I like how she starts going, I'm falling! Now, earlier today, I was able to get all the way across this water before I landed. Let's bounce off this guy. There we go. I still got my jetpack skills. Look at that. So, we will do a recap of what I have done since the last stream, and then we're going to get right in the building. My inventory is full of building supplies. So last time we did all of this stuff over here. Since then, I've added 10 more refineries along the back here. Ran this pipe all the way down here for them. This oil well is supplying crude to these 4 refineries. We'll talk about why that one's over there by itself in just a second. These 3 are kicking out fuel to those 10 oil burners. That's on a separate loop from those and a separate loop from the ones behind them. They're all on their own loops. We ran into that problem last time. We're combining them on a loop. I had my power constantly fluctuating. This one down here is also making fuel, but you notice it's on its own little route. All the resin, by the way, coming over here to 3 more refineries where it's getting turned into rubber. There's water coming in the back. I went ahead and just added another water pump here. We needed it. The one that's way down there was not enough for what we needed. So I figured instead of running the water from all the way down there, we'd put this one here. It supplies all the water we need for here. And we're good to go. It's just that one that was way down there didn't have enough on its own. So 2 separate water systems as well. So that the water resin goes into the back to make rubber that is then getting stored for now. Once it finishes storing and those 3 containers are full, it will get rerouted over here to this sink. So that means that guy will, and those, more importantly, will never back up with resin. And then the fuel from that one is going in this pipe right here, down to here, into a packager, where you can see we've got empty canisters coming in, and we've got 5 containers ready to store a lot of packaged fuel. This one's already over half full. And it's not been going all that long. The packagers are coming from way down here. Where the plastic is being made. So now not as much plastic is getting sink. That's okay. Because what's happening is it's now going over into this constructor making empty packagers that then go swoop all the way back over that way. Instead of cramming everything in down there and making it really tight and difficult to walk around, I just spaced it out and ran along the belt. And that's the sum total of what I've been up to. I added a lot more platforms on the ground, which we might get rid of some here soon. Not 100% certain if we're going to change that or not. But yeah, so we were at what, like 3250 for power, I think, or 3150. We're now at 5550. So we've got about 3,500 to play with. What's up, Andrew? Welcome. So we've got a lot of headroom in our power grid to take care of things. So today, our first task is to build a building for this. You can see I've got some walls, but that was mainly just to connect water pipes to. Literally, that's why they're here, because we're using those guys. I like how I incorporated the water pump down there. You have the hardest time trying to figure out the fuel generator. It's tricky, to say the least. I like how the one down there is incorporated. However, that is really loud. There we go. Probably not for you guys, but for me, very loud. So we're going to incorporate this one as well into the building. My only thing about doing this is the water pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, stops. Like, well, I might be able to move it. I was thinking about getting rid of a lot of this stuff over here. Like, so we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles that we really don't need. It's just empty space. But if we do that, that means I have to move that over. And it's there, it's in, I don't know. I think we'll just have empty space. I think that's what we're gonna do. It is still gonna be out in its own little room. So we'll put a door there. And I know that I want at least 2 tiles, or a wall too tall. Two walls tall. There, that, man, God. You moved to the desert? Nice. So, this, as Raisin said on Discord earlier, damn ads. As Raisin said on Discord earlier, not damn ads. Thank God for zooping. Thank the maker, as 3PO said. Oh, wait, before I do this, though. Oh, wait. There's more. Before I do this, I want to... You guys know I don't like having it floating. I'm not a fan of floating. It bothers me. So, we're going to make it not float. I mean, it doesn't do anything structurally, I know. But it makes me feel better about my building and how it looks. Also, pain in the booty. It's going to be really challenging when we go around back and the water's really deep because you can't build while you're standing out in water. Is that closing that gap? Oh, that's beautiful. Get under there. And then there, it's not quite. Yeah, my first ad runs about 11 minutes into the stream. That's where I had to have it in order to avoid pre-rolls. Yep. So like here, it's not so hard to get under the water. Well, maybe it is, because it is not. Or not. Oh, I had it. Yeah. That pump barely ever spins up. Come on, keep going. But yeah, it's just the constant internal struggle. Do I run ads and have people leave because they get pre-rolls before they even get to see what the stream's about? Or do I run ads while the stream is going? It's not a pleasant decision to have to make. I kind of don't like that these are these smaller frames, but oh well, at least it's looks like a foundation. So now what I have to do in order to build out here and be able to build under here and make a ledge, even though we're never gonna see it, like literally never gonna see it, I still want to do it. Yeah, no, I don't watch streams if I get a pre-roll. I just keep clicking a different stream until I don't get. I get a little bit of money from the ads, not much. Would be a lot more if I had a lot more viewers, but I do get some money. I'm always really transparent about what I make on YouTube and Twitch. I'll tell you here real quick what it was last month. Goodness. In September, it was a whopping $13.30. Good God, what's up with my voice all of a sudden? It's fine, like half an hour ago. So far for October, it's been $5.82. So not a lot. But that's not why I run them. I don't run them for the money. A little more than $1, more like 50 cents per stream, because I do 20 some odd streams now a month. But I don't run them to make money. I run them to have people not have pre-rolls and leave before they ever get to see what the stream's about. Why are you not? Hello, this way. Oh my God, this is always so difficult to build underneath. Like, it's just unpleasant. We do need this here because the train is going to eventually be down here. Though, I just realized I probably shouldn't be doing this section yet because the train, this whole area is going to expand out that way. So yeah, let's not do this backside yet. We'll leave it till we have the choo-choos. And yes, we that's actually, if I you can see train is the next milestone goal. Site. So I'm not gonna do anything back here at all. We'll just do down the sides for now. Though I think it'd probably be safe to do something back here. I seriously doubt the train will be coming back this way. Let's either do 2 meters or 4 meters. Let's do 2 meters. This mouse and I are gonna fight. I just barely bumped the right mouse click button, which is redundant to say right mouse click button. Obviously, if it's the right button, that's what it does, bro. I'm gonna run one under there to fill that gap, and that's not gonna be so easy. But hug your friend. Right there. Right? No. Dude. Dude. There you go. Man. Being contrary today. So does that get it down to the floor? Or is there room for another one underneath? It looks like it's still floating. But I can't, yeah, I can't get another one under there, just one. Okay. Let's go to the bigger one. Let's just spend the stuff on it, that way I don't have to keep writing the stuff like that. So you are gonna go in that corner again. I didn't learn my lesson last time. Get under there. Get under. There you go. And I'm gonna switch to that one because I did that there, and then I'll just switch back to the big one. Again, gets tricky because water. Hoping what I can do is zoop all those in that way, get back up in the building with my jetpack, and that's handy. I forgot how handy the jetpack is in this game. It just makes life so much easier. And then zoop the rest of them in down here. Yes, I should be able to do that thing. Go to there, and I'm just going to go all the way across, even though some of these are redundant. There we go. Now, back here, we're going to have to, like... Come on, get under that one in the... No, just two. Just go to there you go. It's so annoying. And we got to come down here, go around, and make sure that actually goes into that one. Here. These look like these might. This ocean gets really deep really fast. No, they're on the ground. But yeah, this ocean gets super deep, super fast. Oh, oh. Here I'm gonna need a little ledge to walk down on. Just temporary. Yep. You can kind of see how it gets deep super fast right here. Like that. That shows you, like, you can see the edge of those. Like there we just see a little tiny bit of it and boop, there we see the whole thing. Is this necessary? No. Does it make me bring me a Brandon? Does it make me Brandon? I think I'm just a Brandon. Does it make me a happy Brandon? Yes. You, however, don't make me happy Brandon. We can switch back to the skinny ones because we're definitely just barely showing here. So where is this location on the map? It is way over here on the west side.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
So factory up here, so we're southwest of the factory on these islands out here. If you chose the starting location that's down here,
Harvest.
You would need to go up just a little bit and down this way. There's boulders blocking your path to go this direction. So you would go up through here, down this little bit, and then along the beach.
Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
So you're not that far from. This is actually the same place that I had my oil from when I built here. My oil came from way out here. There's 2 pure nodes, 2 normal nodes. So
you are so lucky that you
where do
found
you
this most
where
artifact.
where? I don't even see it, lady.
Harvest it.
Harvest what? Oh, I have a new toy, by the way. What does it do? It's a rifle. Bang bang.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
I don't see it. I got a scanner, I think, that tells me where these are. No, it doesn't. I thought this scanner told me where they were. Scanning? No idea. I mean, there's a power slug right here, too, apparently. Oh, you know what? That's a boulder you can blow up. It's in there.
This specimen.
It's in there. That's where it is. Yeah, it's in that boulder.
Comply.
You were right. You absolutely were right. Get under there. Get under. Get there. You go. Well, that was just a lucky coincidence that I managed to get that. Yeah, that's one of those boulders you can blow up. I have a couple of obelisks back at the main factory. We can blow it up. So far, I haven't had to build too many bridges. We gotta go tear that one back down, though. I should probably have made these out of concrete just to make them look a little better, but that's what we did over at the other factory, and I don't want them to look identical. Also, we're just going to ignore that has no supports for now. We're just going to pretend that it's fine. Get. There you go. Is there something connected to the artifacts, or are they unimportant? Well, they will have a purpose in 1.0. Right now, they do not. Just like Samor has no purpose right now. However, it will in 1.0. That's why they're whips. They're works in progress. There's going to be a bit of narrative to the game. Though if you watched the video for Update 7, you heard him say the narrative is not going to be the focus of the game. You know, at its heart, Satisfactory is a factory building sandbox. So they intend to stay true to that. I made a mistake. All of a sudden she starts talking to you that really creepy voice. Especially when she's like, harvest. It goes to that really low voice. And you're like, oh dear. Okay, we've got all the way around already. Let's go tear down that false bridge. Or not false bridge, it's a real bridge right now. That temporary bridge is the word I was looking for. Lag from save. Oh, it's this way. Wait, yeah, it's this way. Yes. So we still have a lot of big open spaces in here, but I'm alright with it compared to what we had last time. Also, you'll note the distinct lack of a bunch of fluid buffers. That was so unnecessary the last time I built an oil refinery in this game. Like, absolutely, completely unnecessary. Oh, we're just gonna go here and then hit control, hit shift, and run back. Yes, I had to look and see where control and shift were. Leave me alone. And then we go over here to safety so we don't go sploosh and boop. Nope, I don't want a bunch of doors. Especially because they would just put me out in the ocean. You know what would be really cool? It would be kind of fun. Where's the big oil? They can spend some money, right? Is that gonna clear? I don't think that's still. Yeah, we gotta go up one more. Hello, Andromeda. You look like Andromeda, but then again, all galaxies look the same. Which is my different time. So now, are we clearing? Nope, not yet. One more. Spagooter. Yeah, they seem to have fixed it. I wasn't getting channel points either. There we go. Now we're clear. So we're not gonna stop here. Oh no. We're not gonna do glass walls and then a big dark ceiling. That would just no. We are going to do a glass frame floor. like it. Yes, it is. It's quite a classy room for just a freaking water pump, no doubt. But I like it. But I did it on purpose. Because I'm thinking that this next row is going to be windows. And that way, since that's enclosed, it won't just be darkness out there. So I don't want to go, because you got to go pretty high to clear all these smokestacks. And then even higher to clear those. So I didn't want just this monolith of a wall with just windows at the top. I thought it'd be better to have the windows kind of down low. And we're going to use different windows this time. We're not going to use... That's just glass out there. We're going to use something different here. It's either going to be this one. I'm going to put a few of those together. They're going to be a double run. So it's either going to be that window, or it's going to be this window. One of the two. I don't want to use the same windows we're using at the other factory. I want these... We may even wind up with a different color altogether. It's kind of hard to tell with that behind there, but... Hydrate. Have a water, a bottle? Yes. Have a water, a bottle. A bottle of water. Right here that we're going to empty first. I could do the single window, but I don't know. I've never been a fan. Though, you know, it doesn't look so bad, honestly. Maybe that is the way to go. Really? You want me to run more ads? Oof. Wow. Do I even have an ad button anymore? I don't. I have to go over here. Where's... How many is it supposed to be? Is it 60 seconds of ads? I can't remember. Just an ad. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna run an ad once I find the button. Where's the button? There, 60 seconds of ad. It's 1 minute the minute my button has. So here we go. 1 minute of ads. Enjoy. I gotta get the game. It's up here. There we go. Man, I don't know what's up with my voice today. It's like, I guess just rolling my windows down earlier today. I kinda actually dig just that. Let's very carefully delete this. I like that better than what we had, but I still like that too. Now, we're not going to repeat the pattern all the way up. This is going to be it for Windows. Like, it's going to... We might do some strategic skylights, but for the most part, that's it for Windows. And we're going to go up to... I do... And I like... Look at the shadows they cast. It's definitely a more interesting... Yeah, I think I like this one better. Okay, cool. Decision made. We're going with the framey window. Excuse you. Dudes always be up in my factories. You are actually in my way. Right in the ass. Those are also, that's also homing ammo. It homes in on its target. I don't know if it has this kind of range or not. No, it does not. Just like a cat. But she's pretty good about getting out of my way. But she was an unhappy kitty today. The dog was at the groomers, and after I went and got my haircut, I had to go pick up the dog. And they said I could just bring the cat by so we could get her claws trimmed. Because she's way overdue for that. And so she had to go into the kitty carrier, and she does not like the kitty carrier at all. She howled the whole way there. She howled the whole time they were clipping her claws, and pretty much the whole way back. Out of the parking lot, this one woman gave me like this really strange look, like, what? And I'm like, she hates the carrier. She's like, yeah, I guess I can't blame her. But she just gave me this look like, dude, are you killing your cat right now? What's that? Oh man. I think we're tall enough to avoid collisions with those, yeah. We may have been tall enough, one down. We were. You're not tall enough there, so right there. Come on, don't be like that. You gave me green earlier. There. That gets over. Let's see if I can... Whoa. Oh, that gets over too. Okay. How high do we have to be? Look at that. Turn green. Turn green. There you go. Wow, even that's good enough? I don't think that's true. Let's come back one. Yeah, I see the smokestack. Okay. So we need to test from there. There, right there. So this one ends here. These will end a little bit lower, but over here they will have to be higher because the smokestacks on the... Well, I'm pretty sure the smokestacks on these are taller than the smokestacks on those. I guess not. Okay. Huh. Then maybe... I want this building to not just be just a big square. So... Let's continue experimenting here. We could do that up to that point. And then have it go up one. And we could maybe even get away with lower right here. Like maybe... I want to make sure I want to be... Like on these side areas where there's not any big stuff, maybe have it come across right at the windows. I like that idea. Can you please turn green or blue or whatever color it is you turn? What could you possibly be intercepting there? So we could go like that on this area. Any area where any tile that there's a smokestack, we go up. And then up there, because that's at the level of the window, grab the windows. Yes. Except not right there, because this needs to come down. This is a highlighted message. Indeed. It is. So we don't need this one on that. Because this is going to be here. Someone has too many channel points. Come on, go all the way down. There you go. It does cut off a bit of our window there, but I'm okay with it. And then it only needs to be that high. What am I? Oh. It only needs to be that high right here for that one little run. Because that's the only place that there's a smokestack. So then that means we can bring this out this way until we encounter smokestacks again. And get rid of that. And this is going up in the air like this is destroying. Here on this side, it would be, so that's solid wall behind there. So that would be solid wall, solid wall. And then up there in that little bit, it would be windows. That gives us a lot of different elevations. A lot of different things happening. I think I just want to be up there to build. I think that's going to be the easier choice. So let me see when I'm actually going to be hitting stuff that I need to get around. Is that clipping? No. It's just optical. What's really cool is we could also like go up in those big high areas and put in the ceiling lights. Have them shooting down, and then so they would shoot their light out the sides at night. That would be kind of cool. I think I can get up there. I'm very careful. Okay, cool. So now here, we can just run this one. This lower roof, that roof can actually go there. So we need to get rid of this, all of this. Yeah? Because that's now above the roof. Wait a minute. And then we can even extend that lower section out here. Let's get rid of... Okay, careful, careful, don't fall off. Get rid of these. Building would never, especially an industrial building, would never have this many banging roof lines. Never, ever, ever, ever. But ours does. Because I want to do it that way. That's the only reason why. So this will be an outside wall, but it will be at this level. Or this bit. Is that going through that smokestack? No, it's just clearing it. So the next level, right here, here, over that window. So that means we'll end with windows. That's cool. So we don't even have to go up all that high. So we don't need those two because there'll be a wall right here. I don't want to box myself out. That would be embarrassing. Let's jump down here, see what we need to enclose. We need to get rid of that. So this needs to be enclosed. And none of that is needed. Okay, I want to go just kind of take a look at it from a distance. I like the glass roof. I thought it deleted those plants. Yeah, I don't heard anything from Ice Dragon either. I either made a mistake and didn't fill that one in. I don't know. I kind of like it. Ignore that over there, but I kind of like, you know, that it's like just kind of a low squat building, 2-2, but then it goes up in some areas and has some extra details. Maybe those areas that are glass are where we do glass roofs, so that's we're getting light coming down in. It does look like it's a swimming pool. It does. You're just chilling out there. Looks like a big swimming pool toy. Yeah, I like the idea of the glass roof over the raised sections. Alright, can I get back up there? Burn, burn, burn. There we go, cool. I did miss the section there. Okay, so it was not optical illusion. Oh, Daisy. Daisy. I can't replace. I can only do concrete. I don't think I can replace glass. I can't. I can do glass roof, but ooh, I can do glass roofs. That's a thought. Make sure I'm not gonna walk off the back here. So this doesn't need to stay this high. When does it? You're going to very carefully walk right here. Right there on that little ledge. So it just needs to get past that smokestack, and then it can go back down. Though, one of those smokestacks over there. Yeah, it is less of a problem now that I have a jetpack, but I'd still rather not go sploosh or splat or whatever, because that needs to be raised. That doesn't need to be there. That one was throwing me off a little bit. Or does it? Because it could go that way. Quite a ways. And then this could come back in. Right here. Eliminating the need for this. And we could even just have just a smokestack part. Like one little section here. Oh wait, no, you're the one that needs walls, right? Yeah, because that clears. Alright, I'm digging it. I'm digging it quite a bit. It's confusing at the moment, but I am digging it. Okay, so I want to get up here. So I don't need most of this because we're not gonna continue that. Because I need to get rid of this. Because this will just be roof. Because this is as high as this needs to be. And then that this could even be that lower bit, but I'd rather like just keep the lower bit around the edges, where there's not a lot of stuff. Over there, we're gonna have to go up because that'll stick through. Ah, this comes out. Okay, so this needs to be too. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. Deal with that. And then let's get up here. And let's play with roofs for a minute. So is factory, is mainland. Where'd the roof pieces go? Oh, that's right. You do the tilted walls and then turn them into roof pieces. I believe. No? Wow. Roof materials. What the hell's the roof materials under? Oh, it's right here. So we've got corners, inner corners, outer corners. So we could do like a roof like... Oh, because it's just one tile, so that won't work. If it's 2 tiles wide, this will work. So instead, we would have to do something like this. Just a little boop like that. And that just looks too much like a house. In my opinion. But I wanted to have some sort of character out here. I mean, maybe if we just make it really flat, then it's just going to be a really flat roof house. House roof. Yes. Okay. That's how we're going to play it then. Let's go back to our glass walls. I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any half walls. That's fine. What we'll do is run an extra bit of wall there, and then we'll come in here with these duders. And then we will go back to our roofing materials. Get it to play nice. There we go, and then change those to glass. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So then that means this needs to go. We only need that to go out. Okay, we're holding control. Didn't mean to. That only needs to go out to like here. This can go across here. Just get rid of that. And we don't need this, this, this. And this can honestly be the really low section here. We don't need it to even be like that, but we'll fix that in a minute. Let's see if our roof theme continues working for us or not. So I need to put that there for now, just so I can get this in. Yo, more. It's not gonna want to really cooperate here. So I'm gonna want to turn this corner. So we're just gonna do that for now, and then get rid of this extra one. And then we're gonna kind of do the same thing up here, but now we have an opportunity to maybe do something different, because this is a 4x4 area. We could maybe change it up a bit. Stick with me here. I know this is good. This is looking weird at the moment. Go over there. Go over there. Get your corner. I don't think this is going to give you the look I was hoping for. Also, I'm about to lock myself inside of here. Oh well. do we have a wall that fits here nicely? Sort of. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this or not. I gotta go down on the ground and look at it. It's kind of hard to tell from inside of it. But before we go down there, we want to change this to glass, because these are gonna be like little skylights. I wish I could do glass walls. Like just use the customization tool and make a glass wall there. That'd be kind of nice. Ooh, you know what we could do? Just to make these areas stand out a little bit more, smokestacks, we could come in and give it a little bit of this. I need to go stand on top of that smokestack. That's totally a healthy place to be. And then go back in and resume making these steel. Yep, okay. And now I need to go look at it from a better vantage point. So down we go. Yeah, they grow fast, man. They really do. Well, that's right. This isn't actually outside anymore. Okay. Not a problem. I'm gonna go over here. And we're gonna turn around, and we're gonna jetpack our way across the water. Just small little bursts. Maintain your altitude. Don't need to get too high. What do we think about that? The inverted bits. I like having the parts coming up be metal. I do like that, and we're gonna do that. But we could also just kind of keep with that factory theme of the, you know, that had the slanted roofs with the skylight coming in. Except we're gonna make the whole thing, and we could just do that twice here. So we could just take that and copy pasta it right over. But I do kind of like the look of that. Obviously, the smoke coming through the wall is, you know, we're just going to pretend. That should still let a ton of light in down there. I mean, that... because the ceiling's going to be there for most of it. It's just around the edges that we're going to drop down to this lower. In fact, I'm probably going to just keep it 2x2. Just so we don't have these weird bits that bump in. Yeah, so see, it's basically a skylight for the smokestack. I dig it. I also want to get this steel here. Get a little trickier. Oh, hello, that's a pipe. Believe we can get it done. And then I think there's like a side now. Yeah, there's two over here I can get. Yeah, I like that because, you know, you've got this darker ceiling in here. And so having the steel resting on a steel ceiling / roof, I think just kind of works. And then over here, a little harder to get the effect because we don't have our ceiling in place over here. But, ooh, yeah, I like it from inside a lot. I like it a lot. Though I just realized we need to bring it over one more. And the whole thing's ruined now because we got to come over one more. I wasn't paying attention. But we might be able to deal with that. We might still have a solution there, too. Yeah, we have a solution there too. Not a big deal. Not a problem. We can make this work. Because those two meet at a slant, we can just put the slanted roofs like those to fill the gap once we're back up there. So let's go around our edge and get our two in that I want everywhere. I don't like that this juts out. Oh, I got rid of one I don't need to. And then we'll fix the walls and put them where they need. Plus, I think this will open this up a little bit more. So that will be a wall there. Yeah, because that's going up now. That wall doesn't need to be there. Or does it? I don't think so, but I'm confused by being down here. Here, it's not going to be able to be 2. It's only going to be 1. Okay, disappointing. But as soon as we get past this stuff, we'll go back to 2. So let me get the basic frame in. Because we know that we're going to do this all the way around the building. So, oh, hydrate! We finish off this water bottle. But we know that second bit's not going to be there. So we can get rid of that. Get some of our materials back. And then start zooping around the perimeter. And we're just going to do these base walls first. Autosave lag, man. It's bad as Astron here. I almost want to do more glass back here because it's such a pretty view. I hate to, like, lose it, but I don't know. Neighbors made some... Oh, dude. Neighbor pasta. Didn't even have to cook. Missouri. I had a neighbor that always brought us food. So do we want to do something different for the oil well? Yes, we do. First of all, we want to go get our chainsaw. Oh, I don't have any fuel. Okay, we'll deal with those plants later. But do we want to do something different here? This is just going to be one big long rectangle. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think I went one or two too far. I did. It's alright. We can just... And they were never there. We'll also be able to redo all of our power lines, so we'll have to be very careful how we do it because our main factory is now consuming more than what the coal puts out, so we'll have to be very careful what we take offline and when. Which, if I remember right, I have a whole lot of stuff interconnected. So we may have to, like, run duplicate power connections and then get rid of the power poles. Or we may just leave the power poles. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. Will you please snap to that one right? Oh my god. Right there. Dude. Right? Thank you. No, the poles can carry all the power. I just prefer having my power connections on the ceiling and the walls. I just think it looks better. Like over here, you know, it's like punching through the wall with the actual connection. No, poles, your difference between your tiers of... Well, that broke when I put a wall there, didn't it? anything. If oh, that's a power pole. No, it didn't break. Oh, shit. I think that was my connection to my mainland. Yikes. What was I just saying? Don't break the power. Oh, I need that one to be a double. Crap. I'm just waiting for it to tell me that the factory's offline. Will you connect? There you go. And then... Was that my main connection? It was. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're okay. We're alright. We got it. Ooh, look at that. Look how razor's edge we got to that other factory going offline. Yikes. Within 70? No. Within 11:18, 11:30. Yeah, within 70. All right then. However, that's what I want to use, are the wall and ceiling mounts. I just think they look better than power poles. It's just personal preference. The difference between power poles. This is a Mark I power pole. This over here is a Mark II. They look different. Sure. The real difference, though, that can have 4 connections. That can have 7. You'd pay to see a masterclass on factory builds. Yeah, that dude we raid a lot, Rune Sun. He shows off community builds quite often. And then his castle that he has, and its castle, is quite impressive. Where'd go bonk? Oh. Now we need to redo our foundations underneath. Sure, just go one extra, whatever. Did that scare the bird that we built something in front of it? It did. Oh, look, just one. Put it back here. And then this bumps out like right here, I believe, is my bump out spot. Which is gonna be tricky. Oh wait, I had it snapping. There we go. And then it goes there. It's tricky because there's grass right there. I wasn't sure it was gonna work, honestly, but it did. You know, I just thought of. Let me make sure that Space Whale is out of here before we box this up. Which we just boxed it up all the way around, so we're gonna have to go make a hole for him if he is still here. Sorry. You get all your stuff back. So there's a little bit of grass in this back part of the factory. Whatever. It's alright. So is he still wandering around in here? I didn't see him when we were down here last time. I think he got out. Here, you know what we can do is... There's a ladder there, but... How do you get up? There's the ladder to get up to it. I'm like, where's the ladder to get up to it? I don't want to waste my jetpack fuel. I mean, I have a lot, but I don't want to waste it. Oh, no, he is still here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him a nice big hole. There. Look, that's on dry land. And we're going to go over here. And get out. This tool will go whop, whop. Get out. Go. And before he gets back in. Ta-da. Yeah, it was. I was waiting for him to run the opposite direction. I was just waiting for it. As they usually do. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with spaghetti. I mean, that's... If you're fine with spaghetti, do spaghetti. It takes a lot more consideration and time and more resources to try to make it all nice and neat. I'm just kind of, I don't know. For me, this game satisfies that whole let's build a factory itch, but it also hits the let's build pretty buildings things like I used to love in The Sims. So it hits a lot of points for me. We gotta go up one more here, don't we? Okay, so that's how this building is gonna be slightly different from all the others. We will give it, oh my gosh, how shocking, a third row of glass. I gotta be careful how much glass I use though. I learned that lesson the hard way. It will tank FPS if you use too much. And we'll figure out this thing's roof later. Oh, we already made it that far around? Holy crap. Wait. Oh, that's 10. That's why I won't go that far. Why I want to keep coming? Because that's 10, right? There we go. I think there's a way to actually like go into the game settings files and change how far you can zoom. This lines up rather nicely to just put this out here like in its own little room, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'd have to take that oil offline, though. You're not really applying anything to it. A couple of the generators, like 5 of them, 6 of them. Out of the, how many do we have? 29? I mean, even with my careful planning, I still wind up with some stuff that I'm not incredibly happy with. Excuse me, like if we went back to the main factory, you'd see that there's some things I'm not thrilled about. We also need a color for this building. We could just stick with the blue and white, but I'd like to do something maybe different. Maybe a different blue and a gray. I know that's not terribly different, but it's different. Oof, here goes the ads again. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering how I have all of this silica, is that a moon with a moon? Ooh, parts are falling off of that lava planet. A bit scurry. Perception. We're gonna have to. I'll keep the tree. I'll let it sneak through. For now. So when we get to this section, we will go on up. But here we'll probably have it lower. Here we can't have it lower, so maybe I missed a section back here too. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I don't know. You're not throwing a massive line of conveyors leading from one factory to the next halfway across the map. You saw what I did, didn't you? Again, it's really expensive, but it makes me it makes me happy. All right, well, let's take a little break from monotonous wall building and go show you. Like, I have resources that I don't have trains just yet being hauled in from quite a distance away. There's also another toy here you haven't seen yet. You can make these go faster, by the way, by stringing together several entrances. I forget exactly how to build them. I need to look it up again. Where's the buggy? I left it back at the main factory. I'm done with the buggy. Though we did go exploring, Buggy and I. We drove all up into here, looking for this quartz, and we found some more oil. And then I drove it way down here just to go see the nitrogen again. We did go on a nice little drive, Buggy and I. I like the truck. How'd you make the buggy? You get it from either the fix-it shop or from Milestones. Truck does eat fuel like man. So back here it's a little messy because it's connecting from there just across, but I never come back here, so who cares? I mean, I do a lot now, but... So, by the way, inside isn't the prettiest. It could be better. There is some chaos happening in a few places, and I've, like, made it difficult to get from one side of the factory to the other. But I'll show you what I've done with my resources. I call it the Resource Superhighway. Where does that door lead? Oh. The Resource Superhighway. So, I built on the grid of my factory. Like, I built out from the factory, starting over there. And I built these, the stackable conveyor poles. And then I built out until I was ready to build a long straight shot that way, and then I'd go that way some more, and then over some more. And everything, and I've got room for expansion too on all of these. So these all come in, and you can see it got a little too tall to deal with, so we actually went to a second lane here. But everything is tied together. Like, if I have a resource that comes from over there that needs to go that way, I've got the ability to do that. It's built in. And if you don't use, or if you use them, the top, that first one, you can walk under them. And then when they go into buildings, like here, you know, the conveyor belt, like, jumps off of these and onto the wall mounts, though it does go through my stairs. I don't like those stairs anyway. So we're going to redo those. And then, like, you know, sometimes when it goes in the building, it's not perfect, but it's better than spaghetti, in my opinion. You know, we've got some straight connections there. And it all kind of ties together. You know, we've got all of our coal coming from way up there. And I built that massive structure with supports and everything underneath it, which is really overkill, but I like the way it looks. It's like all the coal's coming down there, and then some copper joins in. And then this runs all the way out to my resource nodes, which are, I mean, they're close, but they're not, like, most close. Like, this took a lot of plates and a lot of concrete to build this. But it's all 100% oriented to the grid. So I know if I wanted to build off of this, it's going to be lined up. And we'll be able to interface with my main factory quite easily. It also gives you a nice place to run the power poles, because they can just snap over to the edge. And if you really want, you can even use, like, if you're careful, it's kind of hard to do from up here, but these will snap to the edge of the foundation going out that way, and it's not wanting to play nice. But if I was down on the floor, it would work. Actually, I can go down there. Just jetpack back up. I see you could like put these on the side and you could run your power cables alongside of there if you really don't want to see them. Because they just kind of blend in. They just kind of disappear against those platforms. Or the foundations. I'm going to get up that high? Let's find out. Yes. So here it jumps up, goes gets the Caterium. Right there. And then it runs out to a bunch of iron. The power thing, I found out by accident. Like, literally. I learned it by accident. So, that is copper. No, it's all iron. That's all iron. We've got some copper and some more iron coming in. Copper and limestone up directly above me. And the reason I didn't build up very high here is because it would have been super high on the other end. And we're going to be bringing more resources in from this direction eventually. But so like this whole way, I can just walk without having to worry about obstacles, water, climbing hills, anything. And I keep it as flat as possible. So, and then when we get to areas that have terrain changes, and build ramps and have a tree growing through it. I can't cut that tree down, so it gets to stay. I will also eventually put tubes in to hypertube, so I don't have to walk, because I haven't gotten to that point yet. So this goes all the way out here to the newest mine that we built on Sunday, which is quite a ways away. I could have probably gone straight across and connected to all that, but it looks like it would connect in the middle of a ramp, so it wouldn't have been very good. But the cool thing is, now that we're out here, if you look, my little super highway, I don't know what else to call it, is going to be very conveniently situated from over here, because we're going to go either straight across from here and get this quartz, or we'll branch off and come right across this little land bridge and go up into the quartz. I think we're just going to go straight across. And then I can take power out there. There's 2 pure quartz nodes there. Original plan for quartz was going to be here. That looks like it's really, 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 really close to all this other stuff. That's in a cave. Entrance to the cave is here. So you gotta walk, all that distance back to get them both. So, so you gotta bring it out and then go almost that whole distance back. This is more economical to just go get this, even though those are farther away from the base. It's shorter distance to travel overall. Plus, pure node. How did they get the icons to stay on the map? One of 2 ways. So I've got 3 radar towers. So the radar tower, anything that's within its circle for a resource, once you scan, will stay on the map. But the ones that are dark with the check mark, those are ones that I've claimed. Now, until you get radar towers, what I was doing is going through. You can kind of see that there's an icon underneath there, and so there's a way to turn these off, right? No, I can't turn those off. What I did until I had radar towers, and I'm just trying to find one somewhere, but I can't see that I've still got one just left. But like here, like if this geyser, I would just add a new map marker. You can use these, but I don't really like them. And the difference is this, I can make it to where it's always on my compass. It's at the top of the screen if I go infinite. or have it off so that it never shows on the compass, but then it shows you like how far its range will appear on the compass. And then you can customize it. You can select your icon, you can select a stamp, say, hey, here's a resource. You know, if you want to make that... Oh, okay, I just hit the wrong button. Oh, Jesus, where was that? Down here. And of course I put it underneath L1 again, so it's going to be really hard to click on. Anyway, you can color them, you can rename them. Like, I've got this big thing, Bridge to Quartz, question mark. Turns out, yes, it was. Path to Sulfur, that stays on the map all the time. Because I've built a little ramp here, and then that goes down. But now I'm probably going to bring it across and join the quartz. But that's what I do to manage it. I don't know what that's for. And when you know one thing, you just remove them. That's the nice thing. I just can't... Oh, I had it. There we go. No, give it back. I had it. There we go. We want to remove that one. That's the hub. You can't remove that. That stays. But there you can see I have iron pure, 2 of them, ×2 in factory. That was before I had the radar tower built, so these weren't staying on the map. So that just let me know where my nodes were. Use markers instead of stamps. That's my best advice. Why is it highlighting those coal when I do that? That's odd. Just that one icon highlights just... Oh, yeah, I did put icons there. We're not going to wind up using that after all. I thought we were. Again, that went in before I had the radar towers. I'm eventually going to expose the whole map of radar towers. Last time I cheated and exposed the whole map with using the Satisfactory calculator. You can get back a little quicker by running on this because it makes you run faster. You didn't know that you're still running the same speed, but you're also getting the speed bonus from belts. Oops, I want to go here. Oh, I think I've already opened this one. I did. I'll eventually get there. You don't even really have to aim all that well, because it's homing. It just gets them. It is like an airplane tailwind. However, I'm way down here now. Wait, I have a jetpack. What am I worried about? Oh, almost didn't make it. I've already burned through 21 canisters of fuel. Are you kidding me? And then here we're going to have to jump. If not, I'll bonk my head on the surrounding ones. I'm going to jump from this one to that one. And now we get to do hurdles. Oh, except maybe not. We'll just crouch. 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 Oh my god, this should be an Olympic sport. Like, who can get through here the fastest? Having to crouch over and over and over and over again. Ooh, let's go look at the lights. I raised them up higher. Now that the building's higher, I had to raise the coal chimneys higher. And look at how much more of an area they light up. Like, that's amazing. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. And they even shine light inside the building. Where there's windows. Yeah, it's very spexy lights. I like them. They were there. And they weren't really doing much. Like, it comes all the way back to here. And if we go in here, I think it's this level. Oop, out. Other side door. Yeah. Like, little rays of light come through. And I'm pretty sure it's up on the next level, too. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, this factory kind of a mess in places. Some places it's nice and neat and beautiful and very structured, like down here where I'm doing my splitters. Some of them had to go at weird angles just to fit everything in, but for the most part, nice clean runs, nice pretty stuff. We got our lifts. You know, this all makes it look like, oh wow, this guy really knows what he's doing. Even put, you know, markers on the floor to mark your path. Labeled everything. And here's what I was talking about with power. I like the power on the walls and on the ceiling. Because then your power cables just drop down from the ceiling instead of being in your line of sight all the time. And if your ceiling's dark, you don't even really notice them. I mean, like, they're there, but they're, I don't know. I just prefer those over power poles. However, things get more chaotic the higher up we go. Because this is all just smelting. Everything on this end is just smelting. Yeah, the cool thing is, if you saw the Update 7 video, belts are just going to automatically snap to the ceiling and walls now. Makes me kind of happy. It's a bit more chaotic down here. We can probably see that better from this ramp. Not as neat and tidy. Starting to get a little chaotic in a couple places. Then we get up here and oh dear God, what's happening? I had to build ramps because I blocked myself out of parts of the factory. I've got stuff running alongside walls and then huge distances. I tried to keep it nice and clean by running things along the walls and all that, but there's so many different parts coming from so far away. Like, the screws are coming from directly beneath there, but those plates are coming from way over there on the first floor, and we're up on the third floor. So, yeah, it got a bit much. I think you only get 2 hydrates per stream. And there's only 8 of total. Look at that radar tech tower. There's my other one, and can't quite see the other one. Anyways, let's go resume building a building for our oil industry. Lights from up here. It's so pretty. I like my lights. They're outrageously expensive to build, though. But they just light up that whole lake so well. Makes me want to try to find a way to build one underwater. There's got to be a way. Oh yeah, they use stupid power. The big ones. 6 megawatts each. Megawatts. Like, that's a lot for those big boys. So I mean, I'm just casually burning 36 megawatts just for decoration. There's one more light over there. It's blue though. You can see the blue. You can change the colors with the control panel. There we go. I got a blue light. And it's Vainglorious blue. I guess I could show you the light control panel. If you've not, have you messed with lights before? So there's 2 things. There's one that's just an on-off switch that you can connect to your lights. So you can manually turn them on and off. This one allows you to like change colors and set intensity. Set a night mode so they only come on at night. And then you can have all these different presets. So you can choose, like, if we wanted red lights, boom, now they're red. Yeah, just like that. If we don't want them that bright, we can bring the mood down. And now they're just giving off a soft red glow. As opposed to those who are like, I am the sun. But I like them being in the sun because I love how they light up this concrete wall. I just think it looks, cool. And then the shadow that interplays in it. I may even try moving them up even higher and just see what I can get out of them. Because it looks like right about there is the edge of what it's lighting up. But I love how it's just nice and bright. Once we figure out how tall the factory's going to be, it's going to be lit up. Like, it's happening. No doubt. But the other one's just, there's the lights control panel, and then somewhere, I think it's just in power. Yeah, there's just a power switch. And you have to, like it says, note your A and B connection. You want anything that's passed on B, anything that's connected down there, it doesn't go to just lights, will be turned off. A side's in. And then this one has a connection for the power to come in, and then a connection for the power, or the power to go back out to the lights. And then the lights connect to each other. They each have 2 poles, which makes it handy so you can just string the lights together. Power generation's a frustrating thing in this game. I had my factory constantly shutting down on me when I was new to it. It's just, that's why I overbuild now, so that I can just build for a while and not think about it. The coal factory, good first step. There's the Explorer. I don't know how you get the Explorer. I don't know if this was research or fix-it shop or what. There used to be the Tesla Cybertruck in the game, but I think they took it out. Had square wheels. It must be a research thing then. Oh, we should have stayed just a minute more to see the lights turn off when the sun coming up. I wish the tube auto resended the camera. But yeah, you can make these tubes like launch you across the map. No joke, you can make a cannon out of these by stringing together a bunch of the entrances so they speed you faster, 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 and then you go flying. Like literally across the whole map. I just don't remember how to make them. Coming in from a distance, that roof over there looks good. Oh, I like it. Also, I think it's funny that only my Blade Runners have a shadow. So did we finish the glass? I think we finished the glass. I think we were going this direction last we were here. I need to put some ramps in to get over some of this stuff so I don't have only one way through. Yeah, I like that. Granted, we won't hardly ever see it since I did not finish the class. Almost, though. So I want this all the way down to here. Right there, and then I want it to go as far this way as I can get away with. Oh, but that's in the way. Jerk. How many do I need to go? Just that many? Okay. And then it needs to end about there. So maybe we just do one down this side. Because that's going to be too many changes. Changes. So instead, we want to be at this height. It clips off the antenna, but I won't tell if you don't tell. I don't know how far that way I need to go. I went one too far. So then that bit will be just wall. Yes. So that means this bit will be just wall. I'd like to get these made out of something else because they're just kind of, I don't know. Also, I wanna now that we've got like our walls in, I want to play with colors a bit and decide what we're gonna do. I know that on all of these skylight / chimney shoots, whatever we're gonna call them, I want to do the steel. Let's go down here where we got a big section of wall. Dude, how did you get back in? That must be his spawn point. Don't you saunter into my factory. Get out. Shotgun after your ass. Alright, what we're gonna do, since that's his spawn point, we're gonna change gears here for a second. Get rid of all of these. And we'll just let him spawn right outside the building. And the building will have just a weird corner down here. Screw that. I'm not making a house for that dude. Suck my balls. Give me a rebuild part of my factory. Not even conveniently either. I gotta like go around the corner. I mean, yeah, obviously this, took me a whole minute and a half to do, but still. All right, no, we don't want the gun back out. Okay, so we've got a section of wall here. Yeah, it is where I wanted to go. Let's go into colors. Yeah, that's not quite what I'm thinking about. No, I meant green. Yeah, I'm thinking like that kind of dark gray, but I want to. I need to find something here. We're gonna use Photoshop. That's. Oh wait, we don't have to use Photoshop. I forgot I have a thing. I'd have to launch it though. Power Toys. Power Toys has a color picker in it. I know you can't see what I'm doing at the moment. You will here in a moment though. Just looking for something that has a bit of the color that I'm looking for. That won't have it. This will have it. Yeah, so I need to open that in Photoshop and get the hex code for this. Well, this is the old logo too. Well, logo 2.0. We're on 3.0 now. So I want to know what color. Hello? Photoshop? Hello? Are you not happy that the game's running? It's not happy that the game's running. I want that color. And that is the only reason I opened Photoshop. There we go. And now we gotta convince it that we're acting the game. There we go. Awesome. And now we're gonna edit. We're gonna do. Let's get rid of. I know I'm never gonna want mint green. Like never. No. I don't want to edit it. There we go. So let's change that mint green color to that. Select it. Now. Ooh. That looks nice. That looks very nice. And then I'm excited about a color. So then what I want to do on one of these other swatches that I know I'm never going to use is... was this the one that had the nice gray I liked? Yeah, okay, so I want to find out what this gray is. Go here and edit just this thing into oblivion. And then we're gonna do a couple different ways here. So we're gonna go one that has the gray on bottom and the blue on top. Which one do I like better? I think this one feels better. Like, that feels like those walls up there are heavier. I don't know, just visually, they just... I think I like the darker and then the lighter. I do. I do. So now we get to go paint a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I'm digging that dark blue. That looks good. Gotta be careful that I don't accidentally paint like that. Stuff I don't want painted. It's gonna get really tricky. Maybe I should do this from outside. It's gonna get really tricky in some spots. So glad this doesn't require the color gun anymore. There are... You sound like my stomach when I eat Mexican food. Yeah, see, I accidentally painted the power pole. Oh well, they're gonna go away. Also, you can't paint the expandy bit. It will be the color. Ooh, okay, we went weird there because I was like, it will be the color of whatever is in the pipe. Always. Always. When I said we're going to spend time building the building tonight, I meant we're going to spend a lot of time building the building tonight. That's why I built all the machinery first, so that I would know exactly what the footprint of the machinery is, and then build around it. And I think it's turned out really well. We're hitting power poles, but I don't care, because those power poles are going to disappear. But they kind of look cool embedded in the wall, don't they? I'm not gonna lie, they do kind of look cool like that. There we go. Nothing in my way here. I thought about deleting this part of the factory, but I don't know. It can stay, I guess. I don't know what I'd ever use this space for. See, I'm trying to talk myself into deleting it. Just having this wall continue straight down, but I kind of like that it changes the shape of the building down here. It's really just here because I like that it changes the shape of the building. That's it. Oops. Now here I gotta be careful not to hit that pipe. I mean, it's not like I can't fix it, but I'd rather not. I'm curious, what does this look like down here? Nah. So this color, that lighter color, that's Vainglorious blue. This darker color is Vainglorious secondary blue. And the two colors the two blues I use in all my branding. And the only other color is white. Sometimes some grays. It's also, and it started because that's our crew color for the GTA Online crew. The channel name is named after the crew. It came first. This makes me almost want to change the color of the machines over here too, but that's going to be so involved. And this area is where there's stuff really close to the wall. Can't just sling the paint gun. Doesn't take too long though. And when we're done, we're gonna have a beautifully painted factory. And we're gonna have to keep repainting it. Because if I change the default swatch for walls, it'll change all the walls in the other factory. So we are left with no choice but to paint. Cool. That's that color done. Now we can grab out of this swatch and we'll work our way back to it. Not as easy to do because aiming up and walking is tricky. Oops, I hit a power line. I think you can't actually paint those. I don't know about you guys, but I'm digging that. I like it. I think it looks good. And I don't know, it's just, there's something very satisfying about stopping to deal with color. So everything's not just the same everywhere. You know what I can do is I can go up here, I bet. Oh, I have to go to this one. Those other two ladders are too close together. But this will help me get up here, get over here, get over here, and then I guess I could have just climbed up this end. And that would have been a lot easier, but hey, when do I ever take the easy way out? Oh, just one beyond my reach. Try not to hit those tiles. Bonk. That looks good. I am very pleased. Ooh, but then there's the question of what are we going to do when we get to sections like this where we have a wall that will be visible from inside. Do we go gray again, or do we go back to that? I think we probably go back to that. Yeah, go back to that. Yep. That's what we do. Do I really want this to all be that tall, all the way through there? I guess so. God, I wish I could load up my old save and show you my old buildings I used to build. They were so impressive. Like, I spent 2 afternoons, like 6 hours each, on a building that does nothing but make iron ingots. Like, I never go there anymore, because, or never went back to it because there was no need to, because it was done. And it just ran, and they came in via belts from really far away. And yeah, I loved it. It was such a good looking building that passed by constantly. That's really the limit. Oh, oh, we're getting sloppy with the paint gun. Coloring outside the lines. I thought it was a thing I only did in City Skylines. Fix this real quick. Oop, like it never happened. I know what we're gonna do on this little section that's all over here by itself to make it stand out. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, I missed a bit. I missed this whole section. Getting ahead of myself. About halfway around though. I am so glad I turned down the noise on those fuel burners. They're so deafening in here. little easier. Up. Why do we get hiccups when we're hungry? Or maybe that's just me. Okay, I would like to live here, please. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Now, if I'm very, very careful. There we go. Downside is when I sample this wall, it'll go back to the default colors. It won't be the colors I chose. And I kind of wish if I, you know, did the customization, it would pick the color of the one I'm selecting, not the default color. Ooh, we're almost done. We're back to the wall we started on. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, no, we are. Thought we had one more corner to go around. That's, yeah. Just gonna do this a little bit here. Sweet. I like that a lot. Alright, back to ceilings and figuring all that out. So this will be, oh, excuse me, that high. Then when we get back over here, is there anything down here? Yes, there is. Okay. I was hoping I could go to the lower ceiling for a bit. I guess I could. This one is back 2. This one's only back 1, but diversification's good. So put that there, and then we'll bring it. Actually, it'll probably just be there because here's going to have to go to the higher wall. Then back here, we can resume this. There's nothing back here. And then I want that to continue right up to this line. So this line. So this one needs it. This does not. And then this needs to go this way. Ooh, but is that going to clear that? Oh yeah, okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Ah, perfect. This is what I was hoping for right here. So this would match up nicely. Cool. And indeed, it does. I'm going to go ahead and keep this lower section up until we get there, maybe? Oh, let's look at it and see. Sometimes I have trouble just visualizing it, and I have to kind of like just do it and see how I feel about it. Yep, that works. Okay, so Hypertube Accelerator is done by making an exit, small gap, and then an entrance. I knew it was something like that. It's a lot of fun. Gotta make sure you empty your inventory first, because you will die. So now I need to be up here. And figure out where this next bit at this level is going to be. This section needs to go up. I don't know why I was trying to get it from way over there. This section needs to go up here as well. Because it won't clear the oil well. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 5. So basically 4 by 5. What could we do? Oh, crap. For a nice ceiling here. You know, I just painted that gray. What could we do for, or not ceiling, but roof? On this. Whatever it is, we're not going to get to it because we just locked ourselves out now. So it is 4.5. Yes, I know what we're going to do. Okay. So we're going to remember what button to push. There you go. Architecture. Let's start with walls. Actually, no, I didn't need to look at architecture 2 meter. Yep. That's what I want. And then now I need. Oh no, this won't work. It has to be 4 meters. Has to be. That's disappointing. Well, wait, no, it doesn't have to be. Okay. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. Stick with me. I know this looks like nothing right now, but we're gonna make it look like something. Fail. Hello? Hello? There you go. Cool, and then we need to double these up here. And if it'll let me, this is going to be the tricky bit. I think what I'm going to have to do is throw in just a row here. And then that's where I need it to be. Hi. Need that to go. Can't quite see what I'm doing. I'll have to move this one. Are you seeing it yet? Are you seeing what I'm going to do? Pretty sure it's starting to come together. Need that roof piece. Yeah. Old factory style. A little tricky getting it to snap to the right bit, but it's going to be old factory style with a twist. Old factory style, the part I'm standing on would have been solid roof, and then that little bit there would have been window, and that's where your light would have come in. We're going to do it backwards because I don't have a window that's just 2 meters tall. So we're going to come up here and make this window, no, X, materials, class. Yeah. And then we need to get in there again. I need to do some work from inside. Ooh, that looks nice. Holy crap, that looks good. That looks way better in here than I expected. Wow. Wow. And I think instead of doing the steel on that, we'll just stick with our color. Which is unbelievably finicky. It's light. Can I go light farther away? Maybe get that. No, there's other stuff in the way. Light tilting my head as if that's going to help. But it should get easier now that I can see a bit more of them. Help me to get the side panels too. And we get the ones that are right above us at the end. I am very pleased with that. So this used to be me back in the day with The Sims. I would build house after house after house. I would very rarely actually, like, I would move in a family just because, you know, you had to have Sims for a while until they made it so you didn't. But I would, I'd move in a family just so there was a family there so I could build. I dig that. I dig that a lot. I like that there's a ton of light coming from this factory. Unlike my other one that's just dark and scary. Alright, moving on. So, this is going to resume being 2 wide. I think I can get this to go all the way down, and that end will be 3. No, I want all 10. Thank you. And then here. Right here. And then this. What do you want to do here? Ooh, I know. I know. I'm gonna save jetpack fuel to get up there. Hold on. Okay, no, this doesn't work in the chainsaw. I would have already taken it just out of my inventory. So this is 2 wide. Perfect. Well, that was not the place to stand. Roof. Let's do 2. Whoa! Hello! Glad I wasn't standing there. Is it 10? Quite tell if that's going too far or not. Just a plain old shed roof here. Of class. Awesome. And then we just need to cap the ends. Oh, there you go. Get up there. We can get up there. While I'm here, I will paint this end. Nice. Okay, so that one went too far. This one didn't. This one, no, it went too far. Okay. Thought this one was like off by a couple. So then that is gonna be weird. That's what it's gonna be. So we cap this area then by doing this. That's what we do. So we do need the roofs to come out one more. I like these glass roofs. Yeah, when you just see that, you can't remember that roofs are glass, so I can't remember what color the walls were. It does look like she's trying to flap her arms though, or her wings. There we go. Yeah, I like it. Oh, and we gotta cap it off. No, yeah. That's cool that I can build that on that ridge, and I'm gonna have to keep that in mind that I can build on a ridge. I didn't know that. Right, what do we think of that? Come back here, admire our handiwork, and I think it's fine. Look at it from like across the shore. And oh. Can I get all the way across? Well, we have a big ramp in the way of our view of it. But I like it. I like it a lot. I really like that. That looks fantastic. Can I get up there? Nope. Oh god. Oh god. Ow. That's why you don't burn your jetpack for very long. You go too high, and then you go to splat. Look at this thing. Yes. There we go. Oh no, I just wanted to walk on one of these. I think I've done it before, but I wanted to do it again. Did that expose anything new on the map? Where even am I? There I am. Show us anything new. Thought I heard the harvest music. Bye. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to put a door in so I can get up that ramp. I guess we need to make the ramp look like it's supported. So didn't want to mess with that, but it's such a huge ramp to deal with, though. Like, how am I even gonna do that? Maybe we just let it be a magic ramp that just has no visual means of support. Maybe we do. With a door. God, that is way up there. That was so scary to build. Alright, yeah, I like this. I like how it feels inside. I like how it feels outside. I like it. You can. You can fill in there's a double ramp thing. It is this, right? Yeah. No, this way, please. That. You're talking about doing that, aren't you? Well, that's what I've done in a lot of the other ones. I've gone through and put these under them, like that. I think the frame looks better than that, to be honest. I think that looks structural. No, they're not necessary, but I just like when it feels complete. Oh, really hard to target. The problem with this bridge, though, is I can't build when I'm in the water. And, like, that's about, like, I can't reach that now. So I'd have to build a second ramp next to it just to build all this and then tear all that down. That's why I've not messed with it yet. I could build a tower. Some platforms out there probably reach a lot. And then the other thing I like to do is come in here with these dudes right in the middle, every couple. I don't know why it didn't zoom down there. Just sink them into the ground. That way it looks like, you know, that's supporting some of the weight, and then you go up like 4 more down, 4 more, but that's going to get really expensive. Especially on that ramp, because look how far they'd have to come down. No, the pillars aren't as needed, but I like them. Show you what I did. We haven't really looked at it closely. With the railroad bridge here, has a lot of that same idea, and I think it makes it look more complete. Do you remember that? Oh, I just found the tile. I painted the wrong color. This is going to be for railroads, but if you look, there's not a 2-meter inverted ramp, so I couldn't do it on the 2-meter ones, but I did like trusses all the way across, and I just think it makes it look better instead of just floating there. But sadly there's not a 2-meter inverted ramp, but I did that all the way through. I don't know that there's really any more elevation changes than that, though, is there? And I did the same thing where the coal comes down. That's where it's even more pronounced, and that one was expensive. I took like 1,000 of the steel beams, which is a lot. Take a little break from building and get inspiration from other stuff that we've done, and look at pretty planets. I wonder if Saturn's going to sue using their trademark planet. I don't know. Could giant balls of gas file patents? File trademarks? I don't know. I represent Saturn, not the defunct GM car company. So our quickest way out is over here. Yeah. Actually, we probably should go up. Yeah, we should go up. Let's go up. I've changed my mind. There's my ramp. There's my ramp. I had to put these in just so I could get up and over stuff easier without having to time my jumps. And hey, look, unfinished level. This was a pain trying to figure out where the building was going to go around all these rocks down here. So what I did over here on this big ramp for the coal, and you can kind of already see it, my methodology, anywhere that's flat, that's trusses going all the way to the ground. So there, over here somewhere. Yeah, there's one, and there's a little one there. And then the ramps just have just the frames. But you don't have too many flat spots over there by petroleum. Like, I think that looks structurally sound. Because it would tie all in together there, and then those underbeams are what's holding, you know, that's it's triangle. You know, triangle's the strongest thing. You know, so you've got two triangles with each other there, you know, one pushing up, one pushing down, so they, you know, all anchor in, and you're fine. When it goes all the way up like that. I don't know that I would do the lattice work as extreme. Like, that's a bit much, I think, looking at it in retrospect. It's fine when it's just that little bit, but I think over there it looks a bit much. But I like it. Yeah, let's play well enough for sci-fi. See, and then we've got that lookout tower over there that I've not been back to that part of the map since. I mean, that's way the hell up there. Way down here. Like, it's kind of close to these resources that we've mined, but not by much. So that's just got to be a different planet. I thought that was a moon of this planet, but it's not. Because that little rock, that little moon of this planet would have been eventually taken by this planet. There's no way that has enough, unless it's just one hell of a dense object. There's no way that has enough gravitational pull if this were a moon of that to have its own moon. So a moon with the moon. There's just no way. Unless it's super dense. Yeah, this is a pain figuring out how to deal with the building with these rocks back here. I kind of finally got it to something approaching acceptable. Oh, that was a hole. Nope, just a bit of white wall. It kind of works. It's not the best. Like here, we just had to have a big hole in the wall. I did put rails in everywhere, though. Look at that. And I'm going to leave these plants. I've decided they're staying. Let's be like a little place to come enjoy some nature inside of here. I doubt I'll build anything back here. It's just too far away from everything else. For some reason, the music cuts in and out here. What's my quickest way back out? This way is. Go back and continue building. Though my brain is getting building fatigue. We can always switch gears. We've got that whole list over there leading to step 5, profit, which you guys can't see that well. Also, I still have File Explorer open. It's blocking that. But if we turn the overlay off for a second, you can see my to-do list. Quartz, sulfur, electronics, question mark, profit. And then you can't see that second note because it's a private note. See? Private notes. So you can't see that. It's private. Alright, we're just going to go jump off the side of the building. I have no idea how tall this building is going to get. It gives you, like, when you're down in there, it doesn't feel like it's all that big. But then you come up here where there's nothing and you realize this thing is gigantic. This is just a huge building. That's what I thought I needed to aim for down there. Bonk. I think as long as a train will clear it, I'm going to leave this tube in even after we get a train. We are going to have a train to bring plastic, fuel, and rubber back to the base. It'll go right along that side of the building, train station there, and then a train station along this building. And then they'll just have a loop that brings it back in so it can go both directions. But we're not even manufacturing computers or those other frame things yet. So I haven't even bothered working on that milestone yet. Oh my god, I love the way this is coming together. This is looking good. Alright, back to work. So, I was considering doing the same thing on this as I did back here above this oil well. But going a different direction. So my idea, and I don't think I've explained this, my idea behind this whole thing is I want it to look like it's several buildings that over time just kind of merged into one. Thus all the different roof lines and stuff like that. That's been my goal tonight. But we could do something different over there. So it's 5 tiles that direction. So we can either just mirror that and have them all slanted this way, or we can slant them out going that way and just have 5 rows instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rows. 5 rows would probably look better. Or we could have some autosave lag. Or we could do something. No. Get back up there. Something even better. Jetpack is so handy. About there. I don't know if it's gonna be better. Something different, I should say. So, outer corner, 2mm. That there, and then it's not gonna let me snap another one just yet. I need to put all my roof stuff on a hot bar, but I'm kind of out of hot bars. And then you want to get away with this? Oh, you are. Just bring this up in the corners. I just don't know how this is going to look. So we're going to build it and find out how it looks. Maybe we could just like go up 2 or 3 and then just flatten it at the top. That could work. Well, thank you for snapping the right angle. That was very considerate of you. Your friend here, though, not so considerate. God, those make a satisfying bud. I came over here with something like 4,000 plates, and we're down to 600 something. Yikes. Oh wait, no, in the corner right here. In there. This one. Ooh, it's kind of naturally lending itself to flatten out, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So I like that idea. We could maybe even do something with that as well. Get up there. There you are. I need one of those. I need this to finish that off. So if this will play nice, I have a little idea for what we could do for this last flat bit. That's big if. I think it'll be fine though. Come in here with walls. And yeah, it's gonna let me do it. Go up just 2 meters. Is there a gap down there? There is a gap down there. I thought I was connected. I was not. So, there. It must be something about elevation, because the music's cutting in and out again. Like, maybe it's not sure what biome I'm in for the music. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. Try that again. There we go. And then hit the wrong button twice. And go to architecture. Throw that in. And maybe this section, we don't make this bit glass, and that's the only glass in this section to bring in light, is right here. I mean, it's a dark, unused part of the factory anyway. I like it. I want to change my roof material though to tar. Oh god. Auto save. And then I want this to be steel walls. So from the ground outside, this may not be the most interesting looking place. But from inside, I think it would look pretty cool. That's good. So let's jump down there and see if I like this. Bonk. Yes, I do like it. The only thing is, it feels very unsupported, doesn't it? Very unsupported. Though I guess there's a lot of engineering in each one. So that would all tie and hold itself up. And it should even be able to hold up the weight of that. We could come down here. And I've never used these before, so I'm not really sure like how they actually function. I don't know if that's the right direction for those or not. No. No, I want it. And it's not. Unfortunately not. Yeah, it wants to snap to either the wall or down. Okay, so hold on. Let's get rid of those and see how these actually work. So beam connector, maybe put it there. And then hit the wrong button again. Get a metal beam. Yeah, it wants to go down, not out the side. So can I rotate these? I think it's still going to want to go out the side, though. Oh, no, it does want to go that way now. And then that's kind of cool that it stopped right there, because that's about where we would want another one of these guys to then hopefully go up. No. I was asking for too much. So is there different beams going to be connected? I think it's just a longer one. Yeah, it's just a longer one. Oh, it's on a beam that goes up. How do I make that happen? If I change how that is, it's probably going to change. Oh god, now it's rotating like that. Yeah, it's not going to rotate the direction I want it to. I want it to rotate that way. Sir. Just beam support, metal beam, pin beam, beam connector. Oh well. I don't know how to do the beam then. Oh, that was one big thing. Cool. What does that have to say that that's structurally sound? And live with it. Okay, so let's go and figure out where everything else needs to go. The rest of it is just going to be alternating roofs for chimneys. Smokestacks, whatever you want to call them. At that height right there. So we can get just past that one. Cool. Save lag. And this one can go up to right there. Is that clipping? All the way through. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't realize that down there. That is clipping to there. Looks like it might be there too, so we'll get rid of them for now. That one needs to stop here. This gets tedious after a while. This is all going to be at this level. Where is it? It's going to stop there, because now we have... Oh, wait, no, it needs to come back. Because, yeah, we got to fix that up there still. It needs to come back to there. Yeah, because we got to fix this. Which is not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do. So let's go see what we're gonna do up there. And jump again, fly, 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 fly. Okay, so this wall needs to go. This needs to go here. I think. Yes. Needs to go and join that guy. And then this just needs to be open. Because, yeah, if we do this here, this clips. My phone does sometimes, but my Google Home doesn't. So this really only needs to be one wide, but we've already kind of decided that it's going to be two, so we're going to leave it. I think my refineries aren't built in a perfectly straight line. I don't know how that happened. Well, yeah, they are. You can tell because that railing and that railing between the two line up. And then the grid of the catwalk up there lines up with that one. So why are the smokestacks in different places? To just alternate when you build them just change where it is, or so it just alternates where it's going to be? I've never noticed that before. I mean, looking at it from here, it looks like they're all the same. But then, because that line, so this line here on this lines up with that one, lines up with that one. And then this line here goes straight through. That line there goes straight through. So why are the smokestacks in different places? It varies. Even that's the same. What? Alright, how is this? I guess they are lined up, but when I build this, it clips. It doesn't clip this one. I thought earlier this was clipping one of these. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. It's not. Yeah, I know there's a building there. I guess it wasn't clipping it. It just was an optical illusion earlier. Oh well, it's there now. And we're keeping it. Except we gotta tear out this wall. And this wall. And this wall. And that roof. And that roof. And that wall. And that. Cool. And the side pieces are gonna have to go here. I think I can salvage this design. Gotta say, lag is getting real. I remember that was going to be a metal wall. That's so weird. God, I wish this game had templates. So this end will still be the same. So it can remember that I wanted a metal wall, but it can't remember that I want a different painted wall. I need to get up there. Just made it. Because we need to put this here. And then we need this to go in that corner. That to go in that corner. Yes. Yes, okay, cool. Is that 4 meters? It's like 4 meters. It is. And then up here, thing. There you go. Slash framework. Yeah, rather funky design, but it works. Water would still run off. It would. Well, obviously it wouldn't because of these big points, but we can pretend. That water would run off. Is it possible to get this to snap to the higher section of this? Wait. What if we do that? Build one there, build one there, and then delete the one underneath it. I don't like how it's sticking up over the top. At all. Not at all. So we'll just live with that then. Bonk. So let's go down here. I'm thinking it might be easier to do this from up here anyway. So what's going on here? Does this not need to connect? It does need to connect. Does that wall need to be there? No. Oh, maybe that wall did need to be there. That wall did need to be there. Oh, because I never finished this whole idea over here. I understand now what's going on. There we go. That's the stuff. And I guess I never finished it down there either. Can I walk this whole way on this wall ledge? Also, hi. Oh, what's wrong? You can't get in the building anymore. You're just gonna go swim. Ah. Not quite close enough yet. There we go. That's 10 already? Alright, that's good. Can't see what I'm aiming at. Right. I should have started on the outside. Should have started on the outside. Learned my lesson. No, go all the way. Why did you stop? And does that one need... No, it can just skate by right there. And then... maybe not, though. You know what? I'll allow it. There is a tiny little overlap here, but... I'm just going to live with it. I like the consistency of these being straight through. So then the question is, what can we do here? And I don't think the answer is all that much, because here, that's clipping through a bit too much. Here we could go over, though. Should be able to get a second one here. Yeah, that's good. I could go down through here and do that, but I think that would just be up, down, and it would look weird. You'd have this dip for no good reason. Alright, so now let's make this easy on ourselves and get this enclosed so I can visualize it. That's the part I start struggling with, is like, why is something where it is? So this can still be, I really wanted to set just 2 as often as possible, but I do have it going 3 here, so we are going to have to bring this on down. Yes, and then get rid of these and cap it off there. And this needs to go down here. What? What do you mean? No, that's totally a valid aim location. Stop it. And we left a couple stragglers. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. Man, how are we not done with this building yet? Like, seriously, how has this taken me 2 hours and 48 minutes and we're not done yet? Because I'm being a perfectionist, that's why. Oh, this is going to be cool, because this is going to be like right here. We're going to have a bit of smokestacks come up right against this wall, which on the other side, that would have meant these should have been glass, but I think I'm kind of okay with it like this. I think I kind of like it. We're getting low on plates. I don't know that we're going to get all the way around. We're burning through them. It's not like I don't have like 10,000 more or something. I don't know how many I have. So here, this section is kind of weird. that it's just this one little gap between the buildings, but whatever. It's taking shape though. It's turning into a thing. Do I leave just this one ledge here and get rid of that right here, or do I have it bump out? I think I have it bump out. Or bump in, I guess it would be correct. Yeah, bump in. It would be bump in. And there. Here. Go up there, please. Thank you. And here it kind of just ends for a while. Just stops there. So how can I get over to the next area? I need to be right here. That's how. Bonk. And then two there, two there, but not. Yeah, there too, because that's going to be up to that next level. But then here it needs to turn the corner. Yes. Those aren't connected, are they? Yes. There you go. Oh, it's not that they're not connected. This one went too far. I see what happened. I was looking all the way down to that, and it's just it just needs to end here. Okay. Oh. Auto supply. Yeah, it's just one little section just kind of sticking out there on its own. That's fine. So the train station's going to fill up a lot of this area, though we do have a hill to worry about. So we may have to have, like, the actual station back there and have this be the turnaround to go back out. Okay, so then this whole area, well, no, it can't. I thought this whole area could be at this level, but it cannot. And that's as far that way as we can go. Where is that clipping through? No, it is right at the edge. Cool. So connect there, and then that one in. That one in. We can get one more row before we have to worry about smokestacks again. So this can go straight across to there. We can go there, and then we need to skip here. Thud, 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 thud. And yeah, you're fine. Overlapping. We're out of plates. I told you we were gonna run out of plates. Ow. Wow, my inventory, when I came over here, the inventory was full. Like, full, 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 full. We've used lots of stuff. Something not right. Almost looks like a Pizza Hut. That section right there. I don't know how much I like it out from outside. I like it from the inside. I think it looks good. That little bit that's factory, old style factory, looks good. So we're going to gather some plates, and then we're going to look at something on the Satisfactory calculator site. I'm just curious about something. much concrete do I have? 2,800. Be all right. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel a bit of a performance hit. Not bad. We're still over 60 frames per second, but it's not running at 144 anymore. I don't know what it's running at. I don't think Epic has a built-in FPS counter. I just want to admire the amount of power we have again. Oh, it's beautiful. I should probably steal from a different one. I always steal from this one. Let's steal from one light down here that doesn't have anything going from it. And I'm gonna grab a bunch. I'm gonna come out here, admire that. I'm gonna save. And Alt Tab. Bring that over here. I'm just curious what we're producing. Also, I'm trying to track something down and I don't know where it is. So maybe those of you who have been here in the streams when I've been doing stuff can maybe help me figure this out. So, first thing is, if I go into power circuits, I thought I should just have one. But it says I have 5. And if we look at all these, this one is max consumption of 2 megawatts. This one is 1 megawatt. This one's 18 megawatts. Okay, so that's the lights. These two are the lights. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. But what are these 1 and 2s? Maybe my other light down here? What is... There's my 1 megawatt. And the 2 is for dog. Okay, never mind. I understand now why they're... Because they are off on their own separate grid because they're behind a switch. So, okay, so it is all one grid. Alright, okay, cool. So that solves that problem. I knew I just had to stop and look at it to understand it. This is what I want to look at here. And make sure everything's still in balance. So we're using... slightly less iron ore than we're producing, so that's good. Water, we're surplus. Screws, barely surplus. Crude oil, but look at that. Balanced. Perfectly balanced over there. We're pulling 720 out of the ground, and we're burning 720 into something else. Coal, we have a little sliver left. Actually, I thought that was balanced. Something must be backed up somewhere. Limestone, balanced. Iron ingots balanced. Iron rods, we're producing a few more. Wire, we're producing a few more. Steel, I knew was going to be in the red. It calls for like 15 per minute, and we make 12 per minute in each constructor. Or not constructor, it's simpler, I think it is. So it's a little bit down, but there were thousands stored up, so it's still fine. Fuel, we're just for some reason just barely under. I think this might be the fuel packager just not keeping up. Copper, perfectly balanced. Copper ingots, perfectly balanced. We're not doing anything with quick wire right now. Steel beams, same story. We're using a few more. Rotors, again, when I built it, I knew it going in. I built 5, which, by the way, we are making motors now. I built 5 for stators, but only 4 for rotors, and they go in at the same rate. So we're under, but it's fine. This is the part that I like to look at. So it says 600 screws, but that's 600 times 500, which is how many hundreds of thousands? It's 600 boxes of screws that I've used. And each box has 500 in it. So you can basically kind of think about, like, here, this is times 200. So we've really made 14,000, 15,000. On and on and on and on. And it's hard to believe that that's the sum total of the parts that I've used. This is what's cool, though. You can see, like, how much of everything you've built and where. Well, not where, but how much of it there is. And I like looking through this just to see. You can also see your mistakes. Like, you can see where, like, I built 8 of these, but I dismantled 4 of them. So there's only 4 of them in existence. You can see where we dismantled the Explorer several times. We've built 5, disabled or dismantled 4. I got rid of the batteries. I decided not to keep those. They weren't. I'd rather not rely on batteries. But yeah, it's kind of cool. You can see what you manually crafted, what you've killed. I still don't know how that bird got killed, or the giant giraffes take big wood whale thing. I don't know how he got killed either. And then it shows you your consumables. I love this. This site is just kind of cool. You can even go through and, like, look at them individually, zoom in on it, it shows you where it is. It's just, it's so cool. I really don't. There's Doggo. What do you have in your inventory? Oh, I can't find out what he has in inventory. Shows you what direction the belts are going. Like, it's just, it's so freaking cool. I dig it. It's very helpful. And I still can't believe that's all of the map. I could click a button in here and the map would be completely unlocked. Though I would have to download the save and do that. I don't know what this question mark is about. It's right there. Show hide fought in the war. Click that. Boom. It's gone. Anyways, back to building. Where am I even? Okay. I don't know if you can squish the birds. Like, you can run over things and they don't just get right back up. I accidentally ran over Doggo earlier today. He just got right back up. So I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. I need to make a better way through here because right now it's just kind of a dead end. You get a jump. So this is why I'm not worried about the fact that I'm not making steel plates as fast as they're being used. There's tons of them in storage because this ran forever before they got shipped down here for encased industrial beams. And out of the 4 we have going, 2 of them are already finished. Actually, oh yeah, there's another 2. Well, how close are these to being finished? Pretty close, because this middle one's full, and it's just the 2 outer ones, and they're about the same. So it's got about a little over a third of the way to go. And then those steel beams will just gather in storage, which is why I put storage for everything. Otherwise, when I would need steel beams, I wouldn't have them. Back in the Fump tube. My God, I'm hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna eat either. It's like not a whole lot of choices out there. Oh yeah, I also cut down the tree that was blocking this. It was like right about here-ish. Actually, it was right there. I meant to grab some fuel so that we can cut down those trees by that one oil well. So we're going to turn around and go back. I'm not sure how I like that roof right there on the outside. From the inside, I think it looks cool. On the outside, I'm not really loving it. But I don't really know what else different to do with it other than just old factory style look. Yeah, the longer I think it would be okay doing that with something like half the length. I don't know what we're gonna do different there. I do like the way that one building over, or the one little raised bit looks by the smokestack over there, though. It's kind of nifty. And there's my Blade Runner sticking out from the side. So grab some fuel. I'll leave something behind. I don't know what. But I've got fuel right here. Ooh, that was perfect. We got fuel right here. So I can leave behind, here. We can just leave behind these plasmas, what remains. Grab some fuel for the chainsaw. And now we can go cut down trees. And since my inventory is full, I'm not going to get a bunch of wood and grass in my inventory, just filling it up for no good reason. So everything that's flat, that's up only at that first level of windows, is going to stay flat. We're not going to do like any type of roofing on that. It'll just be flat, black squares. But anywhere that has to elevate up for smokestacks gets something special. Alright, first things first. Nope, nope, not shotgun. There we go. Up. Is it over here or is it the other one? What is it? Little grassy patch there. Autosave lag. There's a tile we accidentally painted. I say we. It's always tricky to get something to highlight. There we go. There's a foundation in the way. It just doesn't want to highlight anything. Unless you just wiggle around and find a hitbox somewhere. There, that's better. That's much better. Yeah, let's fix this. Oh, no, I don't need that. Put that away. And then we need to get back up from somewhere. This work. And the jetpack the rest of the way. Oh god, this is just a wall. Oh, dang it. I'm having issues. There we go. Alright, so then this needs to come up with the two glass walls. Yes. But this section can continue at this elevation through a big portion of this. Yeah, that's definitely clipping. We don't want that. So down here. Nope, yep, nope, nope. Look, my friend, right here, right. Oh, you'll build that side. Oh my god, there you go, just go. Go that way, that's where I need you to be. Thank you. And then we can go down just a little further. I think that's good. We can actually get one more. And then in this section between smokestacks, you clipping, you are not. All the way down there. These, I'm not so sure here. I'll put one there and then we'll look at it. looks like we're just clearing them. Yep. Awesome. So that'll go there. Then these can fill in this gap right here. Right to there, I think. One more. Go out and around those. Does this come all the way down? It does. And here. Go across there a little ways. Two more. All of this can get filled in. Nice. This is the tedious part, just placing roof tiles over and over and over and over again. There, but not there, but yes, here. That is going to be able to go all the way through. This is where I question, do we, I don't know. It looks like it's going to be more than just one tile, so yeah, I guess. I was going to say, do we let it come all the way through? But for the most part, it's going to be more than one tile. This is going to go all the way back down this way now, quite a bit. Slowly but surely, a building is taking shape here. Hello? Where am I? There we are. Come back down here. Let's see where we start building here, which is right here. Yep. Back that up. Oh. Yep. Back that up. Get another run here, it looks like. Ads are running. Enjoy. Oh, you can't hear me if you're not a subscriber, so I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they were good ads. Is there such a thing as a good ad? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that just open. Why isn't there one there? Oh, I see. So if we did that and that would leave. We could even. Now we'll have a nice big area that's open here. Hello? I don't know what I just did. And we'll leave a pretty big area here too. These two can be like on their own. I think I just want to make this one big giant area right here. Though I don't know what this is all going to connect if I do that. Oh dear. Right here is the answer to that. So that's right there at the edge. What are you complaining about? Who are you clipping? Clipping the other platform, right? Is that what you're complaining about? Yeah. Now you just got random holes. I want these kind of isolated on their own. A minute there, I thought I built platforms where I didn't mean to, way over there. But nope. Most smokestacks are sticking out just fine, and that'll be a nice big open section. So then let's ditch this. And maybe, you know what, maybe we just ditch all of this and just have a huge big open area over here. How far this way can I go? I almost ran out on it before building it. Almost. Yes, that'll just be one big opening right here. And maybe even get rid of these two. And since these two down here are on their own, we'll bring this across. Like that, and this will just be a smaller opening. Oof. So much work. And fill in here. This goes all the way down. Hello? What's happening? I don't even know what happened just then. I think that one went one too far. Maybe not. Can't really tell. Okay, so let's get rid of these real quick. And are these holes that need filled in? It's under here. Yes, these are holes that need filled in. That's me. Professional hole filler. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, this will actually look good because we've got like those down there, and there's some isolated down there, and then this big, massive open section in the middle. And that'll let a ton of light in. I need to check. Did these go too far or not far enough? They didn't go too far, didn't they? Yeah. Yep. So that needs in there. Yes. And a little bit here. U-clip. Now you're good. And here. And then back here in the corner, and then we're ready for just the little elevated bits that are going to make up the smokestack. Containers? I don't know. More than anything for me, they're just skylights. Because without them, if we just did a bunch of flat roofs, it would all just look like that. And that's... Instead, you know, we're going to get stuff that, even though this isn't the ideal, we're going to get stuff that has light coming in. This looks so good from in here. It just looks so bad outside. I don't like how it looks outside. This would be a place you definitely need to place. I don't know why I ran down here. I just wanted to go check on how much fuel we have packaged and forgot that I can't really get out of this area once I'm in. Packaged fuel's down here. Oh, this feels so much better being all closed in and everything now. Feels like a place. Actual place. I like that bump out. This is the type of place we can maybe get away with like some steel beams. Since they want to go down instead. Like we put that there. And then so that's right in that corner. Do another one. Oh my gosh, we've already used so many plates. Another one right there. Oy vey, I should have grabbed more concrete. I was like, oh, that'll be enough. 2,800. We have 800, 900 left. Though we're almost done. I don't know, it might be enough. We have a lot of painting to do, too. Anyway, you still want to go that way. Alright, well, that just rotates that way. It's never gonna work. So what about this one then? Beam support. I think I like it better anyway. So we could do... Well, that's huge. It says it's small. That's huge. That's huge. So it really can't just do the beams. So we do a painted beam. Which is fine, I suppose. But I think it would look better. It's probably... There, now it looks like that's, you know, supporting that bit that's just kind of hanging out there. It's just visual, but that's fine. What did I come over here for? Oh yeah, I wanted to see how we're doing on packaged fuel. And now that I've got a roof, I don't know where anything is. I don't have my oh, we've got birds flying through here. Here's packaged fuel. So I'm gonna say we've gotten into this one. Oh, gotten into this. Wow. How much does each of these hold? That's a lot of fuel. Like a lot of fuel. 4,800? It's 9,600 that we have. I'm going to be flying forever. Let's get this wall building. Does that need to go out that way? I can't tell. Yeah, I think we can make good use of that. No, this wall needs to be here. This wall needs to go. Oh, come on. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to paint it and all that, but that'll come. Get there. Dude. Is that the design? Let me go back here and check. My brain has just had it. Yep. I kind of like that. It almost looks like just somebody's greenhouse on top of the freaking petroleum factory. Be nice if we had little glass angled windows or walls. But we don't. That is left blank purpose. So we should have walls all the way through here now. I'm just gonna jump back down here just to double check. Obviously not where these openings are. Oh my god, I did it again. Yeah, there. Okay, you can't get through. Yeah, those sections are going to go up from there. And they'll be glass instead of the boring bits. So that's going to be one huge open area all throughout here. I don't know exactly yet how I'm going to do it. It's 3 wide, so we could maybe just do angles on the end, flat roof on top, and just go straight down like that. And then maybe, no, then that would look just like the thing that I don't like down on the other end. Though it's going to be up too high. So maybe that's what we need to do down on that other one, is give it some more vertical. Possibly. But this is all going to happen tomorrow, because if I start on this next level, I'm not going to stop until it's done. Because that's just how I am with this game. Yeah, maybe that's what this section needs, is like, before we start the roof, have a wall there. What's there right now? Nothing. Maybe we can have a bit of wall right there. Can you? Thank you. So go, oh, that's not even where that belongs. Seriously? Look. Okay. Maybe that would help this area, to have a bit of a raise up before the roof goes up. And here it looks fantastic. I like how it meets this and then raises up and then comes back down. It's just outside. I don't really care for it. So we'll have to consider that. I could also just make it like a big giant barn area, since it's so long, and do like the sloped roofs up and then just glass panels all the way through. Oh, but that wouldn't work because we have the middle part. We would still have to have a flat bit in the middle. It's an odd number. Anyway, that's a problem for tomorrow night. Problem for future Brendan for sure. But I like the colors. I like the darker blue in here. I think it's a nice contrast with the amount of light that we have coming in. Granted, it doesn't match any of the machinery. This place actually feels like a place now. Like something that was built and intended. I just want to real quick see if I want to change these or not. So that's asphalt, and that might not be a bad idea since that's a roof. And there's also grip metal. We know what concrete looks like. What does grip metal look like? I think asphalt is our best choice up there. I just too monolithic now. Squat. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Asphalt foundation colors. I can't paint that. I was like, if I could paint the asphalt, that'd be cool, but it kind of makes sense. You can't paint asphalt. Ooh, I don't want to paint that wall. Alright, we're going to leave it there. We'll pick it back up here tomorrow night, finish this off, and then we'll get on with the stuff that's actually on the to-do list. This building was on the to-do list, all this stuff, and then I just kind of did it off stream. So I was like, I want to get this done so that we can build a building on the stream. And damn it, it took more than one stream, but whatever. So that is going to wrap it up for me tonight. Let's go see who's live. Shai was supposed to be, but then he changed his plans. I don't even know who that is, but I'm done watching spooky games. No. 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 Everybody's either playing spooky games or Overwatch. Who's playing Satisfactory? Scroll down the list here. Let's check out this dude. Hey, I don't have to watch an ad. Nice. He's got a camera, so I'm sure he'll talk if we show up. Now, let's go make a new friend. Why not? Let's do it. Maybe. The channel is intended for mature audiences. That's fine. We're mature audiences. There, it worked. Cool. So make sure you follow on Twitter. You know the drill. YouTube, both of them. Discord, right emotes. I'm hungry. Can you tell? I want to go get some food. So we're gonna go say hi to somebody new and hang out for a little bit. Not long though, because I'm gonna go eat. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Let's go say hi to the Mies 1000. I don't know. And I'll be back live sometime shortly after 5 p.m. tomorrow evening for more Satisfactory, because what else am I going to play now that I'm hooked again? Yay! Yes, yeah, thank you. Charity stream. All right, guys. See you tomorrow night. Have a good one.